Hi y'all, Jeff here with Jeff's Cars and Garage, and welcome back to another video. And actually right here next to the 300 SL. Now, I wanted to divulge a little information on this car that I think we may have an issue, and that being a head gasket failure. However, what we are doing right now, and what the old Jose is actually doing, is he's actually going to change the clutch fan, because one of the things that happens is when it gets warmed up, then you know, the temperature just continues to rise. Now, I shut it off before it gets up way too hot, but you know, 200, 210 on the temperature gauge is probably just a little bit too much. So what I thought, well, it's a cheap part, and ordered up on eBay from one of the suppliers I deal with, you know, a engine cooling fan clutch, made in China. Yeah, made in China. But you know, it's an aftermarket. It wasn't as expensive, so we're gonna go with that, and we'll see if we can't, you know, see what it does and how it reacts with changing that. So what he's doing is he's actually, spinning it off of there. I thought you had to take it off by the 4 bolts there, but no.
I gotta hold it because when I start unscrewing the bolts here, the actual wheel starts moving, so I don't want to disalign it.
Correct. Okay. I see what you're doing. Okay. See, he knows what he's doing. I thought that just pops up. Oh, I guess you do have to take it off because it's seats in there somehow, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you know what you're doing. See? That's why I have him around. I mean, I've kind of given up on some of this stuff anymore. So I'm going to leave the camera running on this one because this one really shouldn't take that long. But you never know. You know, the drama can continue on these videos. And meanwhile, I'm going to go into the garage and get a piece of hose because the this pop-off here, I don't know if you can see this on camera, but right off of the reservoir here, that hose is deteriorated enough that well, maybe I can get it a little bit. Nope, I can't. So I'm just going to put a different hose on there, just tuck this one back in there, and run another hose down in case this, you know, the overflow. So I'm going to leave the camera running, let him do his thing, and then we'll actually start this car and let it warm up and see what it does. But it still doesn't discount the fact that I think there's might be a head gasket issue. So don't know yet, but one of the things we can do is try and replace the clutch fan, or you know, the fan clutch, and see if it helps keep it cool while we're driving on the highway. So I'll be right back. I gotta go find some hose. Well, there's vacuum hose. That's not going to be big enough. Well, that's something I'm going to have to probably go buy, because I can't find any other pieces. But we can utilize, I can utilize that to at least disperse that for now. Okay, well, I thought I had a lot longer pieces of hose, but I guess I don't. That pulley moving shouldn't matter, should it?
Not necessarily. Good grip on this damn thing.
Well, here, let me try the.
Well, I've got to go up on mine.
Yeah. Well, that's.
Okay, gosh. I don't have a wider one. These are to hold on to the wheels.
You should actually go. Yeah, you gotta go the opposite direction. Go the other way. Yeah. There we go. Oh!
Yeah, I can.
Jeez.
No, that's tight.
I think what.
Oh, she's really in there.
What? There's a bolt. There's a bolt that's inside there.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, that's actually loose.
Yeah, these are always fun to remove.
Yeah. Okay, so that would be tightening then that you were going down. So.
Yeah, so I'm gonna come up with it. I know what I'm gonna do. Buy a new wrench. I bought this one when we had the Land Rover.
Oh.
Just strip my bolt. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, because that one, it just holds this front wheel.
So when you changed the water pump, you left that all intact.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
Yeah, I left everything intact except this one. I did have to remove this guy so I can get to the pump.
Well, apparently nothing is easy today.
Because these bolts here, this is what holds the actual flywheel.
Oh, okay. So it holds that. That's what holds the pulley onto there. Okay.
This is
All
why
right.
people hate these, and they don't have the proper tools. That's why they hate them. But reality, they're not that hard to remove.
Okay. Well,
As you can see right here, this is how you can tell. So these little lips right here, it's supposed to let your wrench slide in depending on how wide it is.
mm-hmm.
And then it's supposed to catch that for you, and then you can take that sucker out. Holds it in place without having to spin it around. Very interesting way of doing it.
Exactly. Is there a way to test to see if that is a bad fan clutch? There really isn't until the engine's running.
Correct. This guy.
All right, folks. Well, this is taking a little bit of time, so we'll just, I don't know whether I need to lock it. We need to lock this hood up in its upward position so it doesn't knock him on the head. Oh, that puts a little light on the subject there for you.
Yep. I always forget that this car can do this.
All right, well, I'm gonna pause the video or stop the video, and then, oh, now you can see down in there. I'm gonna put the camera down there and show everybody what we're looking at here.
Sometimes you gotta talk to your cars.
Yeah, I talk to myself all the time, and I even talk back to myself.
It's not wide enough. Oh.
All right, folks, there we have it. We're going to keep going on that. So maybe just another video that we pick it up and test it. So, but that's how you take off a fan clutch off of a 1991 300 SE or SL Mercedes-Benz. Pretty much any of the 3-liter 24-valve overhead cam engines. So, but I don't think that's going to solve our problem. I think it might help keep it cool. I'm not sure, but I still think we may have a head gasket issues. You know, in listening to old Ken out there at on Mercedes Source. So anyway, folks, thanks for watching. Have a great day, and hit subscribe if you haven't, and appreciate you watching. Thanks.